This is Blackbird Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Bowl season rolls on with the Boca Raton Bowl. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoffs next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. On the return, it's Morrow. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably... I'm guessing that return. Offense in a bunch formation. This quarterback part of their running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Texas A&M going up tempo. Right side, it's Morrow. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Out wide right, it's Bussey. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Owens. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Calls his own number. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Here comes the seventh play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. He's got the first down. Off to the races to the right. Inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Throwing Reed. Look out. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's past the marker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
The defense just got out-muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision, made a cut into the hole, first down.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. They want to run this quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Texas A&M going quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Left side is Craver. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page, and then you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks so the DB can't catch up.
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Looking for the tie with the extra point. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
What a nice run there. And I tell you, Texas has always been a place where there have been outstanding running backs. This guy is the next in line. He's got vision, he's got speed, he's got power. It always seems like it takes multiple defenders to bring him down. Huge weapon in this offense.
He's changing the play. Here's Arch to throw. Rush is on. Got his man. Slips a tackle and he's got room. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air, it's Manning. Rush right in his face. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Second and long here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hits inside, it's Brown. Breaks the tackle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Arch is going to throw for it. Right side, it's Smothers. There he goes. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The Longhorns are threatening on first and goal. Making the adjustment. They'll send the back in motion. The snap sets up the throw. Got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Second down to the air. They're all over it. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Unleashes to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Pass to 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arch Madness. Here comes the heat. unloads in the nick of time.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Straight ahead, it's Smothers. Knocked down immediately.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He'll pull it down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Wingo.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
From the gun, it's Smothers. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll give it to Brown. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Smothers. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Touchdown, Texas! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game, and the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. Deep in the end zone, it's Bussey. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Reed. Out wide right, it's Morrow. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Swings it out to his running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Keeping his eyes downfield. Looking left. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the left side, here's Coleman.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Turning it on. The 50. The 30. At the 20. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. He'll be brought down quickly. That's always the risk when you bring it out of the end zone. Do you make it to the 25 or not? This case, not. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. We are locked up to start the second half. And, guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here and this drive to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on 4th down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
Fights off the defender.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
One more time, it's Brown. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Manning, under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Third down from the gun, Manning unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Aggies! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 4th down, Manning. Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it. It's Owens. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Owens. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Complete on 3rd down. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Manning to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Got room at the 35. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Back to pass, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Coleman. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Throwing Manning. Look out. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man. It's Lockett. At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Hart's going to spin it again. Rushes on. And it's a sack.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
Manning tries to pick it up on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Unloads to the wideout. Has it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was fourth and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a clutch play by this offense. Listen, understanding, a small throw is not going to get it done. A deep ball down the field, give yourself a chance to make a
touchdown, Longhorn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth.
Texas, 22.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. They give it back to him. Can't get him to the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Now on the move. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
They'll ride the hot hand. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
To the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
This is a designed run. Oh, he's got some space. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Blue 85.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Edwards. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Give to the running back. Got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Quarterback keeper. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To throw, Manning. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking for the score. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Looking to get it in. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create